Hi everybody. Hi guys. Um thank you for watching this video and thank you for being part of this discussion. We are going to talk about building in Ghana. Who can you trust? So for now, I am waiting for Benjamin to join us. Benjamin is in Ghana and he's building his own house in Ghana. So he's been giving us a lot of ideas how to save building in Ghana. So guys, if you guys are watching me, say hi. Say hi. And if you want to join me on the screen, I can add you on. Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? Can you say hi? Do you guys hear me? I see 5 people are watching. Can you hear me? Can you say hi? Can you type hi to me, please? Benjamin, are you there? I am building in Ghana and I have a lot of videos about building in Ghana. And I normally talk about, hi, thank you, Kwabena. All right. Okay, all right, join us soon. Okay, hi Gladys, hi, Star Gladys, how are you? Abdul, hi, you wanna join? You can join by voice. You don't have to show your face. Yeah. Gladys, you can join by your voice. So if you want me to add you on, I'm going to post the link again. Hi, dear. Hi, Linda. How are you, sweetheart? I'm going to join, invite you guys. I'm going to post the link again. And if you want to join, do so by voice. Yeah. This is the link. Yeah. So I'm building in Ghana and I decided to share my whatever we are doing, the project in Ghana, to at least educate some people and give some people some hope that you can build in Ghana. And if you find somebody who is really trustworthy, it's not hard to build in Ghana. So thank you, sister. Thank you, Linda. So a lot of people ask me about Mr. Kumuyi Boateng because I talk about him a lot. And a lot of people ask me if they can have his number or his contact. And some people even accuse me that, oh, I am talking about Mr. Kumuyi Boateng and I don't share his information for them to contact him. So hi, brother. Hi, brother, how are you? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. This is Kuba.
How are you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well.
Thank you.
I have been watching, I think, from day one.
That makes me excited.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm trying.
Yeah.
I'm trying. Yeah. So
I'm in Mississippi.
Okay.
Also doing my PhD there.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Awesome.
so I also started building in Ghana when I was doing my master's in Texas.
Mhm.
And I have a story to share. It's not easy, especially when dealing with family members. My
Yep.
land, I have to purchase my land twice because
Oh my God.
unfortunately for me, they bought the land from the wrongful people. And
Mm,
when I
mm.
went back to Ghana, you give them money for other things and they wouldn't use it. So I went and I was so disappointed with what they did.
Oh,
But when life goes on, you can't do anything. So I came
no.
back and have to re-strategize.
Mhm.
So I'm on it. I've not moved far as I expected because I'm a student, so you should understand. But gradually, we'll get there.
Oh yeah, and no, especially if the land is secured, that's the most
Yeah,
important.
it's now secured.
It's now secured, so it's
Yeah,
not going anywhere.
yeah,
Take
it's
it.
now.
Don't rush. You're gonna build
Mm-hmm.
your new home. Oh yeah. That's good. So hang on, don't leave me alone here. I'm waiting for Kwabna and him to come because he's in Ghana and he's building in Ghana too. So he give us a lot of information and the prices and things like that. So hang on a little bit, please. So I am talking about Mr. Kumia Boateng because when you watch my videos, I talk about him a lot. And some people ask me for his information. And actually, I spoke to him and he said he's busy right now. He's running his store, like a hardware, no, not a building material store. And he also sells blocks and stuff. Oh, I know. Somebody said land issues in Ghana. Yes. It's
Yeah.
so true. Yep. So, people ask me to give them his information, but he said he's busy right now. He cannot do it. And somebody even sent me a message that, oh, because I know that Mr. Kumia Boateng cannot be honest to other people. That's why he's not taking people
Uh,
help.
that's really the case. Well, you know, people have their own opinion, you know.
Oh, I know. So I'm trying to address it to tell people that, listen, he is not a building contractor. He has his own store that he runs, and he decided to do this for us. And he does it for some of his friends. But I think he doesn't want these things to take over his life because he wants to do his own thing. You understand what I mean, brother?
Yeah,
So
yes,
that's
ma'am.
why, yeah, that's why I'm trying to mention it here so that people will understand me and they don't uh, judge me that I'm not
Mm.
adding, giving his information. Hello, Professor Kwabna.
Yes,
How are you?
I'm here. I'm fine, and you?
I'm doing well.
Mm.
Okay,
Hi,
so
everyone.
we have Brother Abdul on with us.
Okay.
Yeah, brother. You see why you hiding your face? Put the camera on. All right.
Yeah.
Hi, brother.
I'm actually working on another paper. That is why I
Oh,
Okay.
that's okay. That's okay. You know me. I
just
love
said it.
things
Yeah.
different. Yeah. All right. So, Kwabna, thank you for
Mhm.
joining us again from
Yeah.
Ghana. And we have 6 people watching us. And the last time that, okay, so introduce yourself again because new people will watch this YouTube. So, Kwabna, name,
Okay.
introduce yourself.
Yes. Hello, everyone. My name is Kwabnainim. Yes.
That's it.
Yes. I am a QAQC
Mhm,
engineer. I'm a structural QAQC engineer by profession
mhm,
for the past 10 plus years. Yes. I've been working in the oil and gas industry. We
mhm.
do about 90% steel fabrication and 10% concrete fabrication. Yeah. So, for my experience building my own projects, I have come to learn that in Ghana, we are spending more than we are supposed to. And a lot of people are experiencing what I'm also being experienced. So we decided to have the discussion every Wednesday around this time to help people share our experience, let them know what the reality is on the ground, and then let them know that they shouldn't give up. They shouldn't despair.
Mhm.
There is still hope. There's still possibility they can still achieve their dream homes here in Ghana. Yeah. So basically, that's what this discussion is about.
Okay. So, Abdul just told us that he bought a land in Ghana, and when he went back home, and he has to, everything on it? I mean, the papers, like he has to buy the land, pay for it again, right? So he was just telling us about that. And so my next question is, the last time we spoke, you were talking about, good evening. Yeah, thank you for joining us. All right. So, what else do you have for us today? Because the last time we spoke, we were talking about how to build in Ghana. So, especially if you are not there and people quote you prices, so you did give us a lot of prices of things.
Yes.
And where we left off about
I think we ended at foundation.
yeah, we did the foundation, right?
Yes, we did the foundation. So now we can continue from the filling the foundation with the red sand.
Yeah, with the red sand,
Sandstone
yes,
foundation.
yes.
Red sand. And then we continue with the first concrete slab
Okay.
for the first floor. Yeah.
Okay, so let me ask Abdul, where are you now?
Currently, I'm in Mississippi. I'm
No, I
in
know, but
Mississippi, University of Mississippi.
your building.
It's in Cape Coast. It's in Cape Coast.
And where
Yeah.
are you? Like, let's say, are you doing the foundation, or where are you in the? I mean, the level.
So I have done the foundation and I have flowed the foundation. So it's left with the superstructure.
The
I'm
superstructure.
on the superstructure stage. Yeah.
Okay. So Kwabena, he's in
But
America. I can't
I decided to stop and go back and do my own thing because I don't trust them anymore because of what have happened from the beginning. So I just decided to get that stage done, and I'll be going back to Ghana somewhere in May. So when I go, I'll just get things done rather than trusting people again.
Yeah. Okay. So Kwabena is in Cape Coast. He works in Cape Coast, right, Kwabena?
Takoradi.
Takoradi. You work in Takoradi, right?
Yeah.
Kwabena, can you hear me? Hello? I think you cannot hear me. Hello?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
No, I'm in Takoradi.
You are in Takoradi. Okay. So continue. Yeah. You know why he's cutting off? Because he has to take a plane. He has to take a to get here.
I understand with the network issue.
Yeah. Yeah. So guys, if you are watching us and you have a question, please post it so that you can ask Kwabena. He's in Ghana, so he can give you guys information about building in Ghana and things like that. Okay. Yeah. So Kwabena, continue.
Yes. So we are the filling stage. I think the last time I was stressing on the tracks that we are quoting the prices from. The tracks we are using is the 10 cubic feet track, what they call double axle. And if you want to buy red sand in my area, that is Tema, the price now is 500 Ghana cedis per track. That's the double axle. And the standard building I'm using is a 3-bedroom house with a kitchen, a hall, a study room, and a 2-car garage, which is carrying a space of 70 by 40 feet land space.
So, excuse Kwabena, please let me come in 1 minute. Since you are in a Tema and you work in Takoradi, is the sand, the price differ or is the same?
It differs. The difference is because of the transportation. The location where they get the sand to your site will determine your price, but the price difference will be about 100 or 200 Ghana cedis difference. It shouldn't be
So
twice.
it will be expensive in Accra, in Tema than Takoradi?
Yes, it is expensive in Takoradi. You get the track for 350 Ghana cedis, but Tema is 500 Ghana cedis. That is red sand.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So,
Hi. Just Posh. Hi. If anybody wants to join us, you can join us. Kwabena, continue, please.
yeah. So, that's the price for the sand per track, and then I'm using a standard building of a 3-bedroom on the 40 by 70 feet size of land. And in this setup, you need between 15 to 20 tracks to fill your land.
Hello.
I must also emphasize that
Okay.
these values I'm giving is for a standard land which has
Photo
no
Jenny.
problem, no problem with the
Okay.
slope,
Okay.
any issue at all. This is just a standard land. You don't have any issue. You are building,
Okay.
and then we are also considering a very high foundation like Auntie's own. So in this case, you need 15 to 20 tracks of red sand.
Mhm.
Come again.
Okay. I think they had you. Hi, Curtis.
That is
I
welcome.
got their Christmas
Hello, guys.
card picture done, but I can't get both of their.
All right. Kwabena, go ahead.
Yes. So for this size of land and this size of foundation, we need between 15 to 18 tracks of red sand to fill the foundation.
Mhm.
It will vary. That's what I'm saying. It can be less, can be more. We are giving the standard quantities and then the standard prices. If you are getting double or 3 times, then you should know there's an issue. We are not saying you should get the exact amount and exact quantity that we are quoting. It should be around the same figures. Yeah.
Mhm.
Then after that, we come to the foundation, the concrete slab or the first floor slab.
Which is the superstructure? Right.
Yeah, that is the first concrete floor for the superstructure.
Mhm.
Yeah, what you do on top of the foundation.
Okay.
The first slab you do on the foundation before you start. Okay, with this size of land that I'm doing, we used. Okay, I wanted to increase the quality of concrete slab that we get in the end, so we used about 120 bags of cement, but it was done under supervision.
This
Okay.
was done.
Yes.
Why?
Bags under supervision.
Why?
Okay.
Because
For me,
it will
yes,
get
for
lost.
me, yes, for me, in building a house, I can allow the guys to do the blockwork on their own, to do the steel bending on their own, to do the carpentry on their own. But for concrete, I'm always there. I supervise from beginning to end. I don't give them the chance to do concrete on their own. Because the issue is the guys pouring concrete, they are laborers. Okay. I don't know where they get their ratio from, how to add 1 bag of cement to 2 tracks of sand and then maybe 2 tracks of stones. I don't know where they got the ratio from. They don't understand what results you get from using a bag of cement with um, how do you call it, 3 barrels of sand or 2 3 barrels of stone. They don't know the results to get. All they know is probably they learn from previous experience. Okay, we were doing this building and this is the ratio we used. But for me, I make sure that if it is a 1-story building, the ratio is different. If it's a 2-story building, the ratio should be different. We don't do the same concrete slab for different story buildings. It should be different.
Okay. So
and
that
even
means
still, even if it's
that
for
means
this standard,
you have this experience because of the kind of work you do, or what? Because let's say Abdul is building his house and he's not a contractor. He doesn't know that much about how much cement he should use and things like that.
Yeah.
Did he have to contact a contractor, or how does he go about it?
One thing that we're having this discussion, you see, most of us that we want to build our dream homes, we don't have the knowledge or the fair idea about what it really means to get the right concrete, the right pillar, the right blockwork. We only know probably the surface, we only know basic information. That's why we rely on the contractors. But the issue is the contractors will give us the exact calculation, the exact estimate, probably the exact quantities. The question is, how do we determine that that's exactly what is happening on site? That is the problem. They can give us everything correctly on paper, but the question is, when I go to site, am I getting what I'm paying for?
Mm-hmm. 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 Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So my next question is, I'm using Abdul because he doesn't have he never built before, right? Abdul.
This my first time.
Uh-huh. And in case, let's say he has a contractor and he gives him a list of things that he should buy.
Yes.
Like you said, he has to be there, right? Because, or somebody that he trusts have to be there, because if they don't use the quantity, especially the cement, like you said, then he's in trouble. That's why people build houses and then I won't say collapse, but it's not quality.
Yeah. Can I add this? You know, in the US, the system there is that when you want to build a house, someone does the drawings, then you send it to someone to approve the drawings, and then you even your contractor who is going to build for you sends the estimate to someone, not even you. You only receive, you send it to an institution who even approves the estimate from the contractor. Then during the time they're constructing your building, another person also comes in to what check whether the contractor is doing exactly what they are
Yep.
paying for.
Yep.
Okay. In Ghana, we don't have that system. It is you, the contractor. Nobody is checking. If you, the owner, does you don't have the knowledge, that means nobody is checking the contractor. So that's why our title still holds who can you trust? Our system here in Ghana is not the same as over there. And so people take advantage of that here. So yes, your contractor will give you everything right on paper. There is no, I don't know of any institution in Ghana that I would say you can fall on and say, listen, I'm paying you guys, just go to my site and inspect, make sure what they are doing is right. Even with the drawings that we see from our architects, the architects don't even tell us, oh, use this size or quality of stones or cement or blocks. They just do the drawing for us.
That's
They
a
don't tell us.
problem. That
Yes.
means it's a problem.
Yes. If you consider plumbing, for instance, if you are building a house, a 3 or 2 story building, I'll always recommend you buy the high pressure pipes. Okay. Yes. But normally they don't tell us, they only say you buy 4-inch pipe, you buy 3-inch pipe. They don't tell us buy the normal standard or buy the high pressure pipes. Okay. If you are going to use a borehole in your house, you're going to use a pump. You know, the pump produces more pressure than what the government supplies to us. So if you're going to use a pump, you need to use high pressure pipes, even if it is a 1 story building. So, and all these things, we don't have anyone here who tells us that. We only depend on the contractor. If contractor buys normal pressure pipes to build for us, we don't know. So
Okay.
that's the issue, and we try as much as possible, yeah, to do.
Okay. Abdul, do you have any question for Kwabena where he is now?
No, please. I'm still listening.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So.
All right. So let's go on with the concrete slab.
Okay.
For instance, okay, with the slab that I'm doing, a standard 3 bedroom on a 70 by 30 feet um, space of land. I always, for me, because of my background, I want to use iron rods in my concrete slab, even if it's a one story. The reason to use iron rods is that they have a purpose. We call them reinforcement. They prevent. We all have to understand concrete or blocks cannot withstand load. If I say load means weight, they can only stand the weight if this weight is being applied under gravity straight, but they cannot withstand bending moment. If I'll be a little bit technical, we call something the shear stress, longitudinal stresses, and then we have lateral stresses. Concrete without reinforcement cannot withstand these things. It is the iron rods that helps the superstructure to hold everything together. But I have realized in Ghana, we put iron rods in our buildings just for design. It's for design. So you normally see them, they put 4, some will put 2, some will put. In the case of Curtis, allow me to say this. Curtis building, they use 3 iron rods.
Yeah.
And you realize that they don't understand what they are doing. Iron rods are reinforcements. They prevent your building from cracking.
Oh, yeah.
They prevent your building from, if there's an earthquake, there is a strong wind in your area, if there's a hurricane or anything, it prevents the building from completely
Collapsing.
shattering together. Yes. Even if your building is going to topple over, it is going to work. It's not supposed to break into pieces like they just how do you call it, placed a bomb in your house and it's exploding into pieces. No. So I always recommend that in your foundation, how do you call it, concrete slab, you put reinforcement. It's not expensive. It's not going to be at so much extra cost. You only need about 1 ton of 12 mm or 16 mm. They all cost 3,500 Ghana cedis.
And you know what, Pabna, what you just said, I watched a video on YouTube that somebody built a house. The person was in abroad, in I think in America here. He built a house, and the person who built it for him didn't put enough iron rods for the flooring. And the whole one day they were doing the second floor, the whole flooring came down, collapsed. When they put the weight on it, the whole floor collapsed. So it's really, really important for, so if you are building iron rods, it's like a weight bearing. It's good to use it. Yeah.
Well, I have a question. Does the topography of the land determines the number of iron rods that you put in the column beams, or it doesn't matter? As in the nature of the land.
The topography of the land, the nature of the land, it depends. If it is waterlogged, you need to treat the land very well before you start with the foundation. You don't just increase iron rods and think that it will solve the water. No, you need to solve water problem differently. Your iron rods, I'm saying, they are going to carry the weight of your building. If you don't treat your waterlogged land very well, no matter how much iron rods you use, you are still going to face problems. So, and if you mean topography, probably it is on a slope. Some people, their land is on a hill and it's very slope, probably 20 to 30 degrees slope. You need to treat it differently. Either you decide to dig down to have a level ground, or decide to fill to the top to have a level ground. It depends on your decision. And your decision would definitely depend on how other people surrounding you are also building. Are they digging down to build, or they are filling the land to build? If everybody is filling the land to build and you go and dig your land to build, when it rains, you are going to be the reservoir for all the rainwater.
Oh, got it.
Yeah. So you also, we will talk about this in another discussion.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you are building, you need to consider what your neighbor is doing.
Mm-hmm.
You need to consider, for instance, you observe that when you buy your land and you go there the first time, there is so much air ventilation coming all over the place. As soon as you finish building, you ask yourself, where did all this wind go to? What happened? The reason is probably you put up a story building, the one behind you put up a story building, those beside you also put up a story building. So they all block the direction of wind coming into your house. So sometimes you need to consider what your neighbor is doing.
Oh,
Yes,
really?
yes. So Abdul, have I answered your question?
Please.
Okay.
Okay,
And
somebody
and
said great
yeah,
info. Yeah.
okay.
All
I
right. So,
always say iron rods do not cost. A ton of iron rods is 3,500 Ghana cedis currently in Ghana. If your contractor tells you, oh, if you want to customize this, you need to buy 1 ton more. Just ask yourself, how if I need to add 3,500 cedis to my building, isn't it worth it? The only thing is that they might tell you it's going to cost you 10,000 or 15,000 Ghana cedis more. That is where it will scare you and you say, okay, go ahead and do whatever you're doing. But the reason for this discussion is that
hmm.
a ton of iron rods currently in Ghana is 3,500 Ghana cedis.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
let me continue. So for this size of foundation, we are buying 1 ton of iron rods. I'm saying it's between 12 mm and 60 mm, depending on if it is a 1 story, a 2 story, or a 3 story building. For a 1 story building, 12 mm is fine. A ton will be enough for this work. You will need 1 truck of smooth sand, 1 truck of rough sand, and then 1 truck of stones. That is the 3/4 inch stones. And then in my scenario, I use 120 bags of cement. You can use it's between 80 to 140 depending on what you want to do. And yet again, the price of cement in Ghana now is 38 Ghana cedis
You
for
got
one
it.
bag.
Okay.
So 120 bags, 120 bags now is 4,500 Ghana cedis.
Okay, I have a question.
Which is
So,
less than 1,000.
I have a question, Kwabena. So, if you are building your house,
Mhm.
the contractor, the mason, they bring their own equipment or you have to buy it?
They bring their own equipment. The equipment they will tell you you have to rent, and they don't. It is these are not complicated equipment. The main equipment is a concrete mixture. Currently, the average price for a concrete mixture is 500 Ghana cedis a day. Okay. Then probably they'll charge you transportation. That's for transporting it to your site and back to where you went to pick it. Probably to be depending on the distance to your site. That one I cannot give any price for that. But averagely, for a concrete mixture, the average price I'm quoting in relative to my location, Tema, is 500 Ghana cedis a day.
What about the wheelbarrow and the sofas and all that?
The
You have to
wheelbarrow
buy it
and the
or they bring
Sophie, they bring them. They bring them. In my area, they rent the wheelbarrow 10 cities a day for one wheelbarrow, 10 cities a day. For the shovel, the spade, what you call the Sophie, the shovel, the spade, the pickaxe, what else? Their tools,
they
you don't
have,
have to pay.
yeah,
They
they have
have the
to own it.
yes, they have to have it. Even if they want you to pay, it shouldn't cost you that much. Because even the wheelbarrow is costing 10 cities a day. I don't expect the shovel and the spade to be more than 10 cities a day. But I would say it will be an advantage if you can't afford, just buy them yourself tell them, okay, I'm buying 5 wheelbarrows. If you want to buy your own wheelbarrows, you will need three, let's say 9 wheelbarrows.
Hmm.
I cannot tell the price of a wheelbarrow now, but I can get the price for a wheelbarrow in our next discussion. You can decide to buy wheelbarrows. They shouldn't be more than, off head, they should be more than 400 Ghana cedis for one. You can decide to buy them. You can decide to buy the pickaxe, the spade, so that you know they are your tools. For the concrete mixer, it's expensive, probably 15,000 Ghana cedis, 20,000 Ghana cedis. So that one depends. If you are someone you are intending on building a lot of building units to rent, fine. I would advise you to buy the concrete mixture. But if you're just building your own personal 3-bedroom house, like what we are discussing about, you just have to rent it because you're going to rent it the first time for the foundation, the second time for the concrete, the first concrete slab, and then another time for when you're doing your pillars. So probably you rent about 3 or 4 times.
Okay, Kwabena, can you
Yes.
look at the comment that is coming and answer it?
Okay. What does he charge to evaluate
Right.
and consult on construction? It depends on your structure. It depends on your location because honestly, I need to visit your location, your land. I'll go to your drawings. I need to visit your location, know what exactly you can do or you cannot do. So I cannot give um yeah a specific rate for consultation.
Yeah. And can I throw in this? He's going to post his email. So guys, contact him. I can say free of charge, he will give you any information that you want in Ghana if you are building. That he will do. But if you want him to go to your site and do some specific things for you, that's between you and him. So let me bring Curtis. If Brad Curtis have something to say.
No, actually today, so I'm a little bit tied up, so I'm kind of multitasking. I'm still listening to my meetings as well. So yeah, I'm enjoying everything that you guys are saying.
All right.
Thanks again, Benjamin.
Thank you. Okay.
Okay.
So Kwabena, go on.
Yeah. So let's continue. So we bought our iron rods, a ton of iron rods. We bought the track of sand, 2 tracks of sand, smooth and rough, 1 track of stones, and 120 bags of cement for our concrete slab. The other things you need, I'm going to mention the things you need to buy, but they will not be parts of the building. I call them overheads, like wood, like rubber, what they call damp proof, and then the concrete mixture that you need to go and rent, and then water. Again, okay, I'll talk about water, the issue with water later. So for wood, for this size of building we are doing, you will need wire board, between 25 and 30 pieces of wire board. And I think I've mentioned the price of wire board.
And we are talking about 3 bedrooms, living room, kitchen, and it's that, yeah. So I want people to know what, if you are quoting the prices and stuff, what you are talking about. Yeah.
So let me mention the price of the wood currently in Tema. Wire board is 50 Ghana cedis. Wire board in Tema. And please, the wire board, we have 2 different types. We have the bush cut. That one, you see, it is rough cut. It doesn't have a regular shape. That's not what I'm talking about. That one is cheaper. That one's about half the price. And that one, it is not strong. I will not advise you to use the bush cut to do concrete work, to support your concrete. You can use it to do other things, but don't use the bush cut, what they call bush cut, to do concrete work. But the price I'm quoting is for the proper one, the one that has been cut to size and is good for concrete work. It's 50 cedis for our board. plywood, the size I'm quoting now is a 4 feet by 8 feet plywood, and the thickness of the plywood is 3/4 inch. The thickness is 3/4 inch plywood. The size is 4 inch by 8 inches. The price in Tema now is 110 Ghana cedis.
Okay, so I'm sorry. Somebody have a question for you. So read the page. How many cement did
How
you?
many cement did you say will be needed for 1,200, 1,500? Yes, I said between 25 and 30 bags of cement.
Okay.
Between 25, 30 bags of cement.
Okay, that's good. Thank
So
you.
for the rubber or damp proof, what they put, they put a certain rubber below the concrete when they are pouring.
Yeah.
Currently, the market price is 500 Ghana cedis for one bundle. And one bundle is enough for our size of building we are doing. 3-bedroom. One bundle is enough. You might even get some left. You will need only one bundle. Since we are not going to flow our roofing, we are not going to do another slab on the roofing. I will not talk about bamboo. But for just a minute, I'll say, please, when you buy your bamboo, your bamboo is not part of your building. You are going to dismantle bamboo and throw it away later. You don't have to buy bamboo for the first floor and buy bamboo again for second floor. It's the same bamboo they need to use for all the floors. So if anyone is telling you the bamboo you bought for the first floor is even for the bamboo you buy for the second floor, the person is lying to you. It's the
But
same
I
company.
hear that you can rent a bamboo too. We did rent
It's cheap.
bamboo. Yeah, we
It's cheap.
rented
If you rent,
our house.
it's cheap. It's 2 cedis for one. So I don't know how much I'm going to rent for you for one.
No, the person that we rented from, he's the one who did the what do you call it? The iron rods guy. What do you call them?
The steel bender.
A steel banner. Yeah, he did a steel banner and everything together. Yeah.
So how much did he rent one for you, the bamboo, if I may know?
I don't remember. My husband will know it, so I'll get the information and tell you later.
But I'll say bamboo is cheap. It's currently 2 cedis
For one. Okay.
Yes. So it's better you buy the bamboo.
Okay. And when you finish, can you sell it to somebody or you dump it?
Yes, you can sell it to your neighbor if your neighbor needs it. Actually, bamboo does not deteriorate. Bamboo,
Yeah.
unlike plywood, and the wire board, I would advise don't rent it to someone if you have not finished using it. But for bamboo, it's very strong. It does not undergo any damage. So you can give bamboo to someone when you're ready, you can go for it. But for plywood, for wire board, for a 2x4, the reason is they put in nails. And when they're removing the nails, they don't take care. They will destroy the edges.
It will crack and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you have to cut it and it becomes smaller than before. So I don't advise you rent out your plywood and your wire board and then later you have to use it again. For bamboo, you can do that.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, but the last I remember you were telling me that if we can sell our, you told me we can sell the wood that we bought. You remember?
Please come again with the question.
Do you remember you told me that we can sell our wood, the plywood, the wood that we use for the flooring?
Yes, the wood. Yes, you can also sell the wood after that is when you finish. You don't need wood. You can sell it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but my question is, do you think you don't need it because you'll be doing plastering, you'll be doing painting?
Oh, you need all that. Okay. Okay.
So you should be sure you don't need your wood before you sell it.
You sell it. Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Okay. So I have mentioned the items we need. These items I'm mentioning, they're not going to be part of your building. They're going to remove them. They're just going to help you support your concrete. And then I'll talk about, so water, I can only give the price in Tema. For the 100 liter, is it, there's this white drum that has metal cage around it that, these drivers run around with it. Yeah, it's 100. No, it's not 100. It's a 500-liter size. 500 liters. Sorry, it's 500 liters. The capacity is 500 liters. For one in Tema, they sell it 50 cedis for one in Tema. And please, for water, I will say it again. Some people don't fetch the water from boreholes or from pipe borne water. They use
Where are you? Okay. Okay, so I think we are all making notes, and if you missed something, you can go back and watch the video again and get it, because this is very good information. Even if you are not building the same size of the house that he's talking about, you can get some information out of it. And he has already really helped us, because he gives me so much information, and that's why always want him here to talk to us. And I think he's frozen. So anybody wants to say something?
I had wanted to ask a question about when it comes to the flowing. Sometimes there are you can rent steel plates for the flowing, and I learned that is even cost effective compared to the plywood, where you use a plywood or the board, and later on you have to dispose the board. So I wanted to know much about that. Yeah.
Oh.
Asking whether in Ghana is it something that is common, because I know people use that they use steel plates for the flowing, and so they rent those ones. And
Yeah,
when you rent that one,
he's here. Ask him. Hold on.
Okay,
He's
so
here.
yeah, my
Ask
line,
him.
yes.
Pablo,
So
hold on. Somebody have a question.
Abdul, you're talking. I heard you. You're talking about the steel plate they use for flowing, the one that they rent,
yes,
right?
please.
Yes.
Yes, please.
Yeah, that one is also available. You can rent it, but once again, I'll ask you get the price for renting those things, and then get the price for
Okay.
buying your own wood and other stuff. Then compare the prices.
And make that. Okay.
The difference is that renting that one will be cheaper if you are doing, let's say, your ground floor slab. Okay, but remember, if you need to do the next floor, you need to go rent again. But when you buy your own wood, you keep it, you use it the next time. Someone is saying that they would steal your wood. Yes, it's possible they'll steal your wood. That one also being another discussion. In another discussion, we talk about how to prevent people from stealing your materials, like your blocks, your stones, even your sand, your wood, your iron rods when you store them on site. You have another discussion and talk about how to prevent thefts on your site. Yes. So for stealing, yes, it's possible they'll steal it in your area. But for the renting of the steel ones, yes, it's advisable also, but compare the prices first. If you are sure the price is good for you compared to buying your wood, that is your decision.
Okay, they will steal your wood. This is what I'm talking about. That it's so sad that look at how many churches we have in Ghana. So many churches. And wow. I'm not saying that what do you call it? They are not thieves, but the way we portray ourselves, that we are so religious, and Sunday the whole church, everywhere, Muslims and Christians, not Sunday, but we bad. All right, Kwamra, go on. Rocket.
Yes. Okay. So I think with this we are done. With water, let me say something small about water. Um, if your area has water problem, if there's water shortage in your area, I would advise you dig a borehole. Currently, in my area, the average cost of digging a borehole is around 12,000 Ghana cedis. If you dig a borehole from the beginning, you get water supply during your construction, and then you get your water when it's complete. So advice.
That's a good idea. Oh my goodness. Like you take your
advice
whole, yeah,
it
that's a good
will
idea.
cost you around 12,000 Ghana cedis.
Then
To
you
get
don't
water
have to
during your
buy
concrete,
water, right?
you don't have to buy water. Yes,
Awesome. Awesome idea.
because like I was saying before, when you buy water, sometimes the water they supply you is it contains salt, and when you use salt to do your concrete, you'll be in trouble later.
Guys, you gotta say, listen, you gotta say amen to this guy. Did you hear what he just said? If you buy water and the water is salty, it is so true. And I never even thought about it. Think about this is good. This is an aha moment. Yeah. Okay,
So
thank you, Pamela.
so I think we've gotten everything we need for our concrete slab. If I should roughly give the prices, I don't think we should spend more than $5,000 on this concrete slab. I think it should cost us $4,000, around $4,000 for this type of concrete slab. And once again, when you finish your concrete, every stage of your construction, every concrete needs to cure at least 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
At least 15 days. Don't let anyone rush you and say, oh, the concrete has already cured after 1 week, so we can start doing block work. No, please wait 3 weeks.
Okay. Okay.
From
That's
your
good.
concrete slab to your pillars to when you're flowing, please, every concrete needs 3 weeks to cure. 27, 28 days. It's fine. Okay. And then also, let me add one more. When you finish doing your concrete, um, in Ghana, we experience the sun all year through. But when it comes to concrete, the sun is a disadvantage. Our advice when you want to do concrete, you start early in the morning. If you're able to start 7 a.m., 8 a.m., it's fine. If that day you happen to have a lot of sunlight, a lot of sunshine, what our advice is that you start pouring water. You need to monitor. This one I can't tell you with words. It's more technical, it's more practical. Whilst you are doing the concrete, probably when you're halfway through the work, you need to go back to the old one and pour just a thin layer of water, sprinkle water on what you've done already. That is if the sun is shining very much that day. The sun is not shining and it is cloudy and you have a lot of shade, you don't have to worry about. What I'm talking about is also is a way of curing your concrete, prevents your concrete from cracking. If you It doesn't matter how much cement you use, it doesn't matter the quality of work you do. If the sun is so hot and you have a difference, after pouring concrete, the water, when the concrete is drying, it dries by taking out the water. If the water dries up too fast, that is, yes, if it dries too fast, it will crack. It needs to dry gradually. And when the sun is shining that day, it is going to dry too fast, especially on the surface, it's going to dry too fast. So if you don't control how the surface dries too fast, if you come back the next morning, the surface will be cracked, no matter how good you did the work. If you don't control how much heat or how much the concrete dries up within 24 hours, it's going to crack on the surface. So I advise if you are working, if you are going to work, let's say from 7, 8 a.m., you are going to close in the evening around 8 or sorry, 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. 12 or between 11 a.m. and 12 a.m. Go back to what you've done already. Sprinkle some water on it. Allow it to dry gradually. When you finish the whole thing I think if you finish, you are going to finish around 5 p.m., 6 p.m. Sometimes it could take you 7 p.m. Some concrete pouring takes 2 days. Depends on the size of the land. But in our case, it's a 3 bedroom, so it should take you a day to finish. Before you
Okay.
close, you sprinkle water on it. You come back early the next day, you sprinkle some water on it. For the next 3 to 4 days, I would advise sprinkle water morning, afternoon, evening for about a week. It prevents cracking on the surface.
Oh, wow. Awesome. Awesome. Somebody said, I love this guy. I love him too. I love him too. That's why I brought him here. Guys, if you have any question, type it on the comment section so that he will answer it. And if you are building in Ghana or wherever you are in Africa, you can contact him through the email. He's gonna end. Kwabena, can you put down your email, please, so that people can contact you and ask you questions? That's really, really good. And guys, anybody have questions? Because we don't want this video to be too long. And yeah.
Yeah, Benjamin, if you can, you know what we talked
Yes,
about
I'm
in
doing
regards
that,
to
right.
the bricks with plastic. Maybe you can share that idea with the team as well. I reached out to the company, Nelson. I haven't gotten any response yet, but
Awesome.
hopefully
Thank
we
you.
should.
Thank you. Thank you. I talk about that with my husband too. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you. All right, Kwabena, go ahead.
Today, let's end with the concrete slab. Next week, we talk about pillars, making the pillars. For me, I'll say again, I prefer to do the pillars first before you do your block work, especially for the first floor. Even if you are going to build one floor, do your pillars first before you do your block work. I'll give you the reasons next week why I advise that you should do your pillars first before you do your block work. So for today, let's talk about the concrete slab. Next week, let's talk about the pillars. So if anyone has any questions, we can answer them before we go.
Can you answer what Keris just asked you about next week?
No, I didn't hear his question. Can he
Oh,
ask
you
him?
didn't
Can
hear
you
it.
ask him?
Okay. Keris, can you say it again, please?
Yeah, Kwabena, if you can remember, I
No, I
think we
didn't.
talked about the plastic brick with, is it Nelson
Mhm.
Plastics
Yeah, the plastic
Yeah,
block.
the plastic.
Yeah.
Yes.
for the foundation?
Yeah. It's a very good idea. And once again, it's new in the system. Our masons don't have the experience how to use it. So even if you need to purchase them, you need someone to guide them how to use it. Yes.
What
So it's a
about
very
if
good
you're
idea.
using it? What about if you want to? Because I was telling my husband that maybe we should use it for the compound, the bricks, right? Brackets, the outside. I mean, we gotta support African Ghana business.
You mean the compound on which you are going to work on?
Uh-huh.
No, please. This is plastic brick. There's less friction. If it's watery, it will be very slippery.
What about he put, because he mix it with sand? What about
It
he
does not include cement.
gravel? What about he mix it with gravels?
No, he can't.
What?
No.
How do you
Plastic
know
cannot
he
bond
can?
with stones. No, plastic is a total different material. It cannot bond. That is why your concrete is made of sand, stones, cement. Okay. Even between iron rod and concrete, you realize that you can easily separate the iron rod from the concrete. So different materials cannot bond together.
Don't you
That's
think
what
we
it is.
should ask him? Don't you think we should ask Nelson if he can try it and see if it will work?
I'm even sure with his bricks you cannot plaster it with cement. You can't plaster. So I think he would one day need to do them in different colors so that the colors can match your
Yeah,
preference.
he did talk
Yeah.
about that. Yeah.
So you cannot
Okay.
use those.
Questions here.
Yes,
Lawrence.
let me.
Lawrence Cole. Yeah. I just finished. Yeah.
Yeah, the size of the home we are talking about is a 3-bedroom. The size on the land is a 70 by 40 feet. the house is going to cover a land area of 70 by 40 feet. The land itself is 100 by 70 feet land, but our building is covering an area of 70 by 40 feet.
Okay. And Ghana Lombok. Thank you, Kwabena, for your honesty. You have helped a lot. I'll build next year and I'll be in touch. Do you see that?
I've seen a question here. He's asking.
Mm-hmm.
I can't hear what he's saying.
Oh, somebody said, Kwabena, I need somebody to do my POP ceiling for me.
POP. I
Yeah.
need to know the area he is, and then I can search the market and give him someone.
Okay. So put your email down. I don't see your email. Put your email down. Yeah. Please.
Someone asked a question about, I just finished with the concrete casting for a 2,700 square feet. Can you tell me how many blocks I will need to the length? Honestly, I can't tell you how many blocks based on the size of your slab, please. I need to know how many bedrooms, how many toilet and bathrooms, a kitchen, a hall, is it a garage? Don't determine the number of blocks you need. It is not the size of the floor that determines the number of blocks you need.
Awesome.
So you can tell me how many bedrooms and how many bathrooms, a kitchen, a hall, how many, if you have a garage, if you have a study room, any other facility you have, then I can tell you how many blocks you need. Or better still, you can send me a copy of your plan at my email, then I can give you how many. Okay, Kaswa. All right. Kaswa, I will get you the prices by Saturday. I'll be going to Amakaman on Saturday, so I'll try and pass through Kaswa, and then I'll get you the prices for the POP.
Nate, the noise comes from you. The noise comes from you.
Who, me?
Yeah, the noise comes from you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Got it.
I have a question when he's done. So,
okay. All right. Kwabena, can Nate ask a question?
Yes. Nate, I'm done. You can ask your question.
Yeah, I remember. Cobra. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's raining out here, and I'm in my car, so I guess that's where all the noise is coming from. But Cobra, I know we spoke. I think like a week ago or 2 weeks.
Yes, about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. So basically, I still haven't heard from the guy. So I wanted to start hopefully with you by the end of the month. Will you be available, or is like I have to wait? I have to be in line.
Papa, can you hear him?
Yeah, I can hear Nate.
Mute, Nate, mute. Kwabena, answer, please.
I couldn't hear his question. No.
Oh, okay, go again.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, Nate, I can hear you now.
Okay, all right. I said, I know we spoke like a week, 2 weeks ago, and I told you what the guy is doing and what he's not doing. And I wanted to, start with you hopefully by the end of this month. I'm saying, is there other people that you're working for, or I have to be in line, or once I decide to start with you, I can proceed with you by the end of the month?
Currently, yes, there are other people. I can place you in a queue. Just let me know what you want to do with me, and then yeah, I have to be honest with you.
Yeah, we
I've
don't want
already
lie. We
gotten
don't
into people,
want
so
liars on
just
this
let me
page.
know what you want me to do. I'll
No
continue.
liars. You want honest. Honest. If you cannot do it, say I cannot do it. If you can do, give them date,
Mhm,
time, and then you do it. If
mhm.
any of these people
Yeah.
come and then post me and tell me that, oh, Matilda, Kwabena did it, I think I'm talking too long, but this is me. We don't want anybody to come to this page and then come and mess anybody up here. We don't trust people. That's why we are here.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Just currently, those I'm working with, one is at Amasamine and Achimota, Amasamine, Sema, and then Kumasi. So let's talk, and then I'll see where I can fix you.
I think Nate
Okay.
is one of my whatever. So Nate has to come closer to them. So you better do something about that.
Please, I need you.
Cobra, okay?
Yes, Nate, don't worry. Yeah, let's talk. I'll see how I can fix something for you. Okay.
All right.
Okay, yeah. I'm waiting for him. I'm giving him. Hopefully next week should be his last day or whatever, with all his excuses because um I haven't heard from him like almost 2 weeks. He said he was admitted in the hospital and he took pictures with his hand on his head, with bandage around his hand. I was like, wow, wow. So I'm done with him. I'm done with him. And I'm like, I'm saying to myself, who goes to the hospital, lie there, and had someone take pictures of him and send it to me just to let me know he wasn't. Come on, no, crook.
Somebody said, I hope Cobra is compensated. Cobra, did you read? Can you read that? Running around.
What did he say?
In goodwill. Other pay bills. So please, I know
Oh
people are.
yes, I am being compensated.
Yeah, people are helping.
I
Yeah,
am charging for my consultation. And
yeah, that's good. Yep. Awesome sauce. That's good.
Wait, I didn't know you guys started. What time did you guys start today?
1:45. Yeah.
Oh, I
Today,
was on.
you know what I did today? Today I was on Nate, I did not make any mistake. I came on time. Ask Abdul.
I like that. See, I didn't know because remember last week I was working, so I didn't know what time you guys were gonna be or what day.
Yeah.
So I didn't realize that you guys were gonna be here today at 1. Other than that, I would have been up here by 1 o'clock because I'm not working today.
Oh no. All right. Okay. You are late, so we gotta charge you late fee. Yep. Kamla, you have anything for us because it's an hour 8 minutes. Anybody
no,
have
for now
questions?
I don't. Today I spoke about the concrete slab, so I don't have any more things to add.
Okay. And what else? Yeah.
I just want to add that regarding the borehole,
Yes.
sometimes it's better you check the location as well because sometimes some areas are like the coastal areas. Most of them you can dig the borehole, but the water might be salty, so it will be better whether you are digging the borehole or you're by the water. You have to also consider that as well.
Who is speaking?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, you are right.
Yes,
Nate, okay, Nate, finish. Or should I finish?
say it
About
again.
the borehole, yes. I said about the borehole. Curtis is right. The people
I
I want
wasn't
to
get
use,
it.
they
It
have
was
an
Abdul.
equipment. They come. Oh, sorry, Abdul. Okay, the people I want to work with, they have an equipment. They come to your site. They check with the equipment. I don't know how they're able to check.
Mm-hmm.
And then they test, and then they tell that, listen, your land has salt beneath it. If you dig, your borehole is going to be salty. Okay. So yes, it's true. Sometimes your location, so those closer to the beaches, those living closer to the beaches, you are possible to experience salt in your borehole.
And I think if it's
But there's
salt,
also
it doesn't worth it digging a hole, because people say that when they dig a hole and it's salty, it mess up your
Mhm.
thing, like your toilet and everything, the pipes and all that. That's what I
no.
know.
There is in this current world, there's a way to go around it. There's
Okay.
a way of treating salt water
Okay.
using reverse osmosis and desalination. There's a way to treat it. It's yes,
Okay.
the price. It's not the price, but for another time we might discuss that as well. It's not so impossible. It's possible. You
Okay.
can still, but there are other things you need to do. Yes.
Okay. Somebody has a question for you. I thought you might need electricity.
Yeah, I have a question.
All right, go ahead, Nate.
Um, you said you have people that can do the borehole, Pablo?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Because I had made an appointment for someone to do mine for me. Do you know roughly how much your people charge, or we can talk about that on the phone later?
Between I mentioned it is averagely 12,000 Ghana cedis. It's
And they
average.
do the
The thing no, what they will do is they will come, dig, get to the water, and then that's it. If
They
you
don't
want to, if you want to buy, there's something they call what's the
pump.
name? No, the pump. No, this price doesn't include the pump.
They don't bring you the pump. You have to buy the
No.
pump.
You have the pump, but the pump is not expensive. Averagely in Ghana now, you should get the pump around 800 Ghana cedis.
The quality ones, because they said some of them are better than it.
Yes, quality ones. Average. I'm saying averagely, so you could get a one which is higher, and then they are of different ratings. We have the 1 horsepower, 1.5 horsepower, and then I think there's 2 horsepower. So the horsepower also, and then the quality also determines the price. But it shouldn't be more than, I don't expect it to be more than 2,000 or 3,000 Ghana cedis.
Okay, Kwamina, some people want your email. Please put your email there. I think you are putting it on private, so it doesn't show here.
So I'm putting it in the comment section
Where is it?
where people are typing the comments. I'm putting it there. If you can see it as well.
I think I'm gonna type it in there. Yeah, and somebody was asking you the house. They were talking. They want to know the house that we are discussing is 3 bedroom. Yeah, you put it there. You put the answer. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Anybody have question? We gotta get done. But Bracketis, I think if you call Nelson, ask him if the compound, what do you call it? The outside, if they can use gravels. If they can use gravels to do bricks,
Okay.
for us to use it for the compound, that would be so that we can support his business. We really, really need to do it. Find a way. Maybe he can figure something out because he's genius.
Yeah, true.
I didn't hear that again. Can you please come again? I heard something about gravels in front of something to support some business.
No, I was telling Brad Curtis that he said he did contact Nelson, the guy who is doing the waste recycling plastic
Yeah,
stuff.
okay.
Yeah.
The plastic blocks, okay. Yeah.
I told him to contact him and ask him if he can do some bricks with gravels and see if we can use it for pavement for like the compounder. Yeah, that's what I was telling him to
Okay.
contact him and ask him. Okay, somebody we briefly touch on. Okay.
I've answered it.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right. Are we done?
No, just
Yeah,
one
I
more
think
question.
I've answered all the questions there in the comment section.
No, Nate wants to say something.
Okay.
I'm sorry. So you're saying that someone is selling gravels for like the foundations or something like that?
Who, me? Nate, are you asking me?
Yes. I heard some gravels that can be used. So I missed that part of the conversation. So
Didn't get it.
No,
Yes.
Brad Curtis, can you explain it, please?
So I don't know if you've seen the video from Denta in regards to Nelson Boateng, who's making these. Actually, he's doing flooring, concrete floor, but he uses, I think, recycled plastic and sand, and he's also creating blocks. And then I think we're talking about it, and Benjamin was saying maybe when you use it because of the plastic nature, when it rains, it might get slippery. So Ms. Tilly is asking if we can ask him maybe to use gravel so that he will be able to. So it's a question that I have. Maybe I'll ask him once he responds to my email.
Yeah. Got it? Awesome.
All right.
Anybody have questions? The people watching, if you have questions, please throw it out here because we have 5 minutes to go. And gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, I love you all for coming, joining me. This is going to help somebody big time. This is going to help somebody big time, because when I was building and we were building our house, I watched so much YouTube videos, and I wish I would have come across this. And Kwabena, I don't see your email here. I don't see it anywhere. Is it AI? It's AIM?
Yes, anim.kwab.
Okay, so AIM what? Huh?
.kwab.
Oh, .com. Okay. So KW
AB.
At Gmail. Right?
At gmail.com, yes.
Okay.
Yes, correct.
All right, so I'm going to spell it back to you. AIM.KWAB@gmail.com.
ANIM. Anim.
Okay, hold on. A what?
NIM.
Okay. All right, got it.
Anim. It is anim.
Yeah, ANIM.KWAB@gmail.com.
Yes, correct.
Okay, there we go. All right, so thank you guys. Thank you for coming. Abdul, thank you so much for hanging out around and joining me today. Thank you, buddy. Raketis.
All right.
Thank
you
you.
also for having
Yeah.
us. Thank you for coming.
Thank you all. Bye.
Great.
See you
Thank
again next week. Same
Next
time.
week Wednesday, guys. Come and join us next week Wednesday to
Yeah.
talk. I'll bring
Next
your
week, we're talking about
yeah,
constructing pillars.
yeah. Nate, you
So-
missed a lot, so you gotta go back and watch it. Okay.
Yes, I will. I'm not working today, so I have all
Yeah.
day. So I'll definitely
Yeah, watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, good
Thank
stuff. So watch it and get some. Yeah. Thank
right.
you, guys. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Bye. Love you all. Mwah. Kwabena, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Kwabena Nim. Thank you. Abdul, thank you. All right. All right. Kwabena, thank you. Okay.
Thank you too. Thank
We
you.
will talk. We're gonna talk. Love you, brother. Love you, son, not brother. You are mine. You are my son. Bye, Kwabena.
I'm not that young.
You are not that young, but do you know how old I am? Listen, we don't want to talk about this, okay? It's gonna be on this. People are gonna watch us. You are not that young. Are you trying to tell me you are older than me? Bye, buddy. All right. Thank you, everybody that watching me. Thank you. Bye.